I want to thank the Lord for another blessing, beautiful day, a beautiful morning it is, and I want to give a great shout out to the YouTube family. I just want to do this video, and I know I'm gonna make a whole lot of black folks mad with this video, but not on purpose, y'all. I just want us to help each other and learn from these mistakes. And I want to title this video, "You made your bed, lie in it." You made your bed, lie in it. The mistakes that you have made in your life, you made them. So you gotta live. You gotta learn and live from your mistakes. You made the bed, lie in it. That's what the old folks used to tell us all the time. You made your bed, lie in it. And I want to just talk for a minute. Y'all just feel what I'm saying. Because I always try to encourage us as black folks to do better. Now, people get mad at the truth. And this don't just go on in black folks, but I want to talk to the black folks right now. Because when you read and when you study and when you look around, you ain't even got to read. Just open up your eyes and look in your own neighborhood. Look in your own church. Look at your own family. You know, it's sad when the finger is pointed at us. Because it seems like we winning in everything we do. And when I say winning, I mean we are winning and killing each other. I never in my life would have thought growing up, and even to this day, that black folks would kill so many black folks over something so stupid. When you look at the abortion rate, we are winning. When you're looking at it dropping out of school, we are winning. God Almighty. When you look at going to the penitentiary, we are winning. When you look at how many fathers ain't around in the home, we are winning. And when I say winning, y'all know what I mean. But I really mean we are losing. But I'm saying winning in a term because we are outdoing a lot of other races with our stuff that we do. The teen pregnancy. The getting on the corner, setting the dope, getting killed. Oh man, the gang banging, the violence, the prostituting. Like I said in my old video, youngster they'll pick up a gun before they pick up a book. And the dropout rate is so high. And you got more African American women going to college while the men are going to prison. And it's sad. But we can do better. And see, I'm tying this in. I'm going to just make this like part 3 of my we keep blaming it on the white man. Hey, y'all, let me just say this. We know racism ain't never left. And we know what happened to our people in the past it was ridiculous. But we talking about 2011 right now. Like I said about that making of slaves by Willie Lynch. Well, next year we'll make that 300 years, wouldn't it? The way he described how we do each other, and we still doing each other like this. We can break that. We can break that, y'all. So many of us don't like to read nothing. We don't want to. We quick to do all the negative stuff before we even think about doing positive stuff. And I know a lot of y'all gonna say, well, it was the way we growed up and such this, such that. I can understand it. Myself, I too growed up in the hood. But I used the hood, all the negative stuff in the hood, to learn how to be positive and learn from it. And it's saying and we went in with having all these babies. Now most of these babies are coming out of wedlock. Women are having babies out of wedlock. I ain't blaming it on the women. I'm blaming it on the women and the men. Because it takes 2 to lay down. Everything all good when you're laying down, sleeping around and having sex. But as soon as somebody say, well, I'm pregnant, we got to run to the clinic. Now the abortion rate is sky high. I know some women done had so many abortions, man. They done forgot how many they done had. And that's sad. Because each time you take out a blessing, now I'm going to say this again, children are a blessing. You don't destroy the seed. The Bible teaches you that. And all this, we going to get on one accord and we going to do better. And you got folks on your own street that can't even get along with each other. We keep talking about the white man. Oh, we going to ride against the white man. I'm going to say this like I said about September 11th. When they crashed those planes into that building, they didn't give a damn about no color, did they? They killed up all races. They didn't care about no color. And it's saying that we sit here as black folks and we got more problem black against black. You're going to go rob your own next door neighbor. He black. We ain't going to never come together. Guy asked me in my comment, JT, when you think When you think we're going to finally start getting some peace in this world? I said when a Prince of Peace returns. So I keep telling folks, expect it to get worse until the Prince of Peace. Y'all know who the Prince of Peace is. That's when it's going to be peace. When that New Jerusalem finish getting built, or if it's already being built, I don't know. I know it ain't took place yet. But when that stuff start taking place and all this bad stuff happens first, like it's happening, that's why I keep telling folks, you can't make Christ come back right now before the devil finish doing everything. Christ comes at the seventh trump. I ain't heard no trumpets blowing yet, people. And you wonder why? Well, Satan has got to keep doing what he's doing. Even in 1,000 years of peace, the Lord say he's going to set the devil loose one more little season. And we so confused on this stuff because we listening to that man's teaching and traditions. No, the devil going to get more and more busy. That's why all these churches are falling. Not all of them, though. That's why people got to learn how to stand bold. It's going to be way more killing. And I ain't even going to talk about that great earthquake that it speaks of in Revelation. Ain't none of this stuff took place yet. Yeah, we done had earthquakes. We done had a whole lot of signs, but it hasn't all took place yet. And if you leaving on the sixth trumpet, the fifth trumpet, you getting your escape way out of here, feel sorry for you. I'm going to say that once again. All we got to do is pick up the word and study, people. We want to make Christ come before the devil. Oh, like I'm going to say this again. That will make the word of God out of a liar if the Lord returns before Satan finish doing all he's doing. He already told us he's going to strip that devil down. He's going to strip him where everybody going to see him. See, people don't study. He's going to strip him down in front of everybody. He said, I'm going to strip him quick and fast. And people going to be like, this is the one? This is the devil? This is the one that's been causing all this confusion. This is him. But people think he's going to come looking like a beast with horns and all this stuff. No, he might come look just like you and me. The Bible told us he's going to look just like God. Well, wasn't we made in God's image? So if you let me leave that alone. I'm not going to get off into all that. But I'm just going to say this. Black folks, it's time to wake up. It's been past time to wake up. You made your bed, lie in it. See, all them times you was opening up your legs, women, you should have been closing them. All them times, men, you've been running around and sticking any and everything, you should have kept it in your pants. Because some of these mistakes that you make in life, they hunt you for a long time, don't they? It seems like your life becomes way more miserable, oh man, because of the mistakes you have made. But I'm going to say this again, children ain't no mistake. Now the sin has already been done, but you don't destroy that blessing. Children are a blessing because you don't know what that child is going to grow up to be. That's why it's so sad that all these children are growing up without a father in the home. I think I could count in my neighborhood, it was probably 4 fathers out of the whole neighborhood, maybe, if it was that many. It's been going on for years, y'all. We can make a difference, but we choose not to. We choose to be ignorant. We choose to make that letter so true what Willie Lynch wrote. And like I say, 2012 next year, he said 3 years. I guarantee you 300 years, not 3, but 300 years. I guarantee you my method is going to work. You know what? What are we doing? Killing each other. Let me just go back to that letter a little bit. Take the old nigga versus the young nigga. What do we see? The elders getting into it with the youngsters. The youngsters not respecting the elders. Now you got elders not respecting the youngsters. It's on both sides. Now you got the elders trying to be youngsters. Take the light-skinned man versus the dark-skinned man. Don't we see men getting killed every day? Because they the same color, but one just a little bit lighter. He got long hair, so now you want to kill him? Women versus women. Take the sister with the long hair. The natural hair versus the one that using weave. Don't we see women fussing and fighting over this old stupid stuff all day long? Who give a damn about what your hair is, man? God almighty. Take the black woman versus the black man. Oh, we can write a book on that by itself, can't we? Black versus black. And then the blacks want to get mad when the black go date a white. Who cares about who you dating? You ain't got to go home and answer to now one of them. What you like is what you like. So you made your bed, lie in it. You dropped out of school, you're going to pay the price. It amazes me how they spend all this money on everything else. How they buy all these metal detectors and all this other stuff for the school. But when it comes to buying books and the stuff that the children need, oh, they forget about that. They forget all about that. And I feel your big brother T-Mop, what you was just saying in your video about President Obama. And even that, I look at what they got these feds and everything looking at John Wiley Price now, the commissioner. And we know he's been on board since, what, 1985. Now they trying to say he's been stealing money and doing all this and doing that. Prejudice ain't going nowhere, people. And I know them white folks can't stand John Wiley Price. They never could. Because he speaks the truth. He speaks his mind, whether people agree with it or not. He gonna speak, he gonna say it like it is. And when you look at this whole thing, it's us getting into it with each other. I ain't gonna never understand that one. If we could spend more time focusing on how to get on one accord, and it's sad that you got all these so-called Christians saying this and saying that, how they gonna be on one accord, and they the one judging everybody that can't even stand their own brother. Now, you made your bed lying and stop pointing fingers at everybody else. White man ain't never put no gun to JT head and say, go rob this store. White man ain't making you get high. You doing that because you want to. White man ain't making you get drunk. You doing that because you want to. White man ain't making you run in these churches preaching and keep all this begging and stealing money. That's what you want to do. That's why I don't see no color, man. Because I see more black versus black. And I'm so sick of black folks talking about how they gonna get on one accord and do this and do that. And like I say, they can't even stand each other. Ain't nothing for us to get on one accord. We just don't want to do it. Well, I've been doing this for so long, young brother. This how it's gonna be. This how it's gonna be. I don't care about nobody else's opinions or what folks want to do. We're gonna leave it like it is. Well, leaving it like it is, that's what's gotten us where we still are. We ain't moving no further. We moving backwards. As a race, as people. Selling dope to your own mama. Teaching your kid how to sell dope. These young women that's got these trying to be their kids' friend. You want to get in the club and shake your ass harder than your daughter. When you need to be teaching your daughter how to be a young woman. These young daughters ain't got no father figure to look up to. They ain't gonna never know what it is to look for in a man because ain't no father around. So they wind up stripping. They wind up prostituting. They wind up selling their body for money. They wind up getting these diseases. Some of them wind up dying from AIDS. I know nobody want to hear this stuff. I did a video a long time ago said, can you teach your daughter something other than shaking her ass? I made 1 million black women mad with that. I wasn't trying to make nobody mad. People, the truth hurt. Just like I tell the men, can you teach your son to pull his pants up? Stop walking around here where everybody can see his ass. Smelling like weed and all he doing is sitting on the block all day, every day. Got to look over his shoulder. Some of these youngsters, man, so many of them done died on these corners, man. It's a shame. It's a shame, man. And like I heard a guy say the other day, I blame it on the parents. But I feel what he was saying. He says too many parents, they ain't even setting no ground rules, man. They just jumping in and, man, the women are wearing their pants tighter than the mothers are wearing their pants tighter than the daughters. And wonder why they being called hoes and bitches all day long. You made your bed lying.